So we're back. Hi, doll friends, we're back. We have just a few little things that we need to talk about today. One thing I want to point out to you is that when you get your packets, those of you that ordered our packets of fabric, on piece number 4, you are going to notice that it's a different cut than what we have here. This is a cut based on whatever fabric anybody would want to use. It's just an easier size to work with. However, yours is going to be a different shape. And the reason being is you want to have your file lines, these lines that go back and forth on the silk file, you want to have them horizontal. So make sure you do that. Otherwise, it's not going to fit on the pattern piece and it's not going to be right. So that's not why we're really here today, though. What we're here today is because someone is just too fast.
Oh, God.
So we've had some people and some very advanced sewers that said, he did it too fast. So we're going to do the trim again, but we're going to do it in slow motion, right? So we're doing, okay.
Slow motion, yes.
Yes, slow.
Yeah.
So here we have our 2 pieces for our trim. Here is a piece of the finished trim. Can you hold that because it's turning there? So that's what we want. We have found that for both size patterns, whether you're doing the full size or the small size, both of the size works for both. So let's do this.
Okay. We have the ecru trim that I'm going to fold in half, pressing it, of course. So we'll show them, Michael.
So we're pressing it in
This
half.
is an inch wide by, should be 26.
Okay. And you're just folding it right in half and pressing it down. I should be over here, maybe I get it better. So it's just folding it in half and it'll pop back up, but that's not going to matter because it's going to get sewn down. And this piece in your kit, these are cut on the bias, which is a huge undertaking to do. And it's a huge fabric waster.
Yes, totally fabric waster. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
That's why they didn't use it much in the... So I'm going to come around to this side because it'll be easier.
Okay.
Right.
We have our blue, our hot pink trim.
And if you bought the Unforgettable, this is the color that it is. So this is cut at 2 inches. And in your package, you'll get these at 2 inches. Although in the video, the first one we did it at an inch and 3/4. You can trim it down to 1 inch and 3/4, but you think it's better at 1 inch.
It's 2 inches.
2 inches, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, 2 inches.
1 3/4 works, 2, but 2 will be better. Okay.
And if you bought the packets from us, they all come in a 2-inch cut. So it's
Okay.
all cut on the bias.
I'm just placing this the ecru trim right on. It can be on. It's on either side of the.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay, we have it in place. Okay, and I'm going to continue. Okay, as you can see on this side, it should be like 1/8. Okay, so basically the sewing needle of the machine will go right in the center of the ecru trim.
So it's going right in the center.
Right in the center. And this is the only sewing we are doing on this.
So it's that one seam, that's it.
That's it. Okay, so now I'm going to trim the excess of this from the stitching that I did. It's going to be an inch, excuse me, it's going to be 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to kind of eyeball it, kind of like so. I think this is a better site, Michael, filming it, and the ladies will have a better perspective of what we're doing. It's not like the other time.
You mean when you made it in 4.5 minutes?
Yeah, yes, yes.
But this trim technique, once you've got it, it's something that you can use on so many different designs.
Yeah, you're gonna love it and you're gonna continue making it. Okay, so we have that. And I'm gonna go to the iron presser and I'm gonna show you what's next. I'm just gonna do a little pressing here. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sweating, Michael. It's
Is this stressful?
it's stressful. Okay, as you can see, I'm going to turn this upside down like so.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna kind of play it a little with my fingers.
You press it.
Finger press it a little bit.
This alone, just like this, was a 1870s, 1880s way of trimming dresses, just right there.
Okay, the next thing you'll do, flip it around like so, and then you're gonna go like this.
One more time.
Okay, one more time. Making sure you have here like 1/4 of an inch width on this pink side of the trim.
Is that 1/4 of an inch or is that 1/8 of an inch? I think it's.
Let's see.
Let's measure it because they're going to want to know exactly. Oh, here it's
Well-
on me. Pull it off from me.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You don't need to measure it because the measurement of the width, you already have it here.
Right.
The seam allowance. And when you turn it around like that, that's your measurement.
Okay, that's it.
Okay?
All right, so then
So
that's
for-
1/8.
That's, yeah.
People, I designed the trim first time and mine was much more complicated to do. So Jose said, "Oh no, yours is too much." So we're doing it this
It was not too much. It was not that it was too much.
This is easier.
Yes. Okay, let me just. Okay, maybe a little more pressing here. You don't want to squash this down too much with the iron.
No.
No. Okay. All right. So now that we have it like this, what you're gonna do next, you're going to fold this excess right here, up here. You're gonna fold it over like
So,
side to side of that.
right.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure if that's the width I want. That should give you about 1/4 of an inch. Okay, I'm gonna press this down like so.
There we go.
Okay, that's what you want.
All right,
Okay.
so that looks great.
All right, and now I'm gonna bring it over here. Going to pin this in place. Okay, I'm just gonna pin this much because I'm just gonna show you the next step, the very last step of this, and your trim is ready to be placed on the dress. Okay, we have it like so. So tiny.
You did it. Oh
I
my
did
God,
it.
I'm impressed. I couldn't do that if it gave me $1 million.
Okay, you just gotta make sure that this part right here is folded all the way down. Why? Because I'm going to do some blind stitching right here, just to hold that in place.
And you're going down into the ditch.
Yes, yes.
So no, those seams will never, stitches will never be seen.
And that's it. You'll do it all the way along the width, which the length is 26 inches, so you'll do it all the way, okay? And there's your trim.
That's it. All right, thank you.
Of course.
Wonderful. I hope
Okay.
everyone, I hope this helps everybody. One thing I think that is I think the 2-inch size is good for the larger pattern. But if you're gonna do the smaller, I'd go 1 1/3 inches. I think it would just make a better,
1 3/4 inches.
or 1 3/4 inches, yeah.
Yeah.
1 3/4 inches, see, because it would be just a tiny bit smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so.
We did the big one just so that you have a better look of what we're doing.
But
So that's
when
the
you get
idea.
when you get your bundle, you can do it the 2 inches. And then if you're doing it for the smaller doll, we would suggest that you cut it down to 1 1/3. And then the same with the
No, 1 3/4.
or 1 3/4. I'm sorry. 1 3/4.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So 2 if you're doing the bigger, 1
1
3/4, and this is for the colored material. That'll
Yep.
be in your bundles. All right, friends. I hope good luck with this. Bye bye.